Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel C'est Jackie for another movie review. Today we are going to be reviewing Mad Max Furiosa and I have with me the lovely Jerry.
Hello.
Excellent. As always, we're going to start by rating the movie between 0 and 10. So, Jerry, how would you rate Mad Max Furiosa between 0 and 10?
I'm gonna give it a 7. 7 out of 10.
Ooh, 7 out of 10. Okay, I'm surprised.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I thought you would give it higher, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I'm gonna be slightly higher than you today.
You give every movie I review, you give a 7.5.
Not every, it's just lately, these latest movies have all deserved like between a 7 and an 8.
Okay.
Like some things make it, yeah, I haven't watched a movie yet where I'm like, yes, let me give it an 8 or a 9 in these last couple of weeks, but we'll see. So let's start at the beginning, I guess. What did you not like about the movie first?
Number one, absolute number one, too long. The length, too long. cut like half hour out of that movie. It'd be so much better.
You know, it's funny because I'm usually of the school of like, oh, it's okay if it's too long. Like, I don't mind. But I have to agree with you on this time. For me, especially at the beginning, which is terrible. You don't want the beginning to feel long-winded.
Oh, see, that's the part I actually liked the beginning. I was really into it at the beginning, and then it was after that for me that it started to drag. Like around in the middle is when it's just like it's getting too. The story's just, it's just too. There's too much going on. I think they need to simplify the story.
I agree. I think there were parts of the beginning though too where I was like, you can cut this. Like I just felt like
probably.
Wait, yeah, it was taking too much time to tell me like what you wanted to tell me. It's like,
right.
We can move this along faster. Yeah. Anything else that you didn't really like?
I'm not a big fan of long chases. Like I'll give you an example, and I know I'm like everybody will disagree with me on this, but a movie that I wasn't crazy about when it came out was Jurassic Park because
the first one?
Yeah, the first one, because the whole movie is like a chase. It's like they kind of do the setup and then the whole rest of the movie is just like one long chase. And I'm just not a fan of, like, I like chase sequences, you know, here and there, but when they get too long and like the whole movie. So I was kind of into the movie. That's why I like the beginning when it's like a real like story and relationships and characters and all that, you know, development. I like that stuff. And then when it starts getting into these chase sequences and it's like chase after chase after chase after chase, I start to turn off a little bit. So yeah, for me it was a little too much chasing going on.
I got you. I understand. Anything else that you didn't like?
Oh, okay. Oh, another big thing that I didn't like. So you know me. You know I love revenge movies.
Yes.
We talked about that. I love a good revenge movie, and this is a revenge movie.
Yes.
And it doesn't have the payoff that you're waiting. You're like waiting for like a really good payoff, and I thought they just kind of cheated us on the payoff at the end. So yeah, I felt really cheated at the end with the payoff.
Aww. You didn't want to be surprised?
Surprise is okay, but it wasn't as satisfying as I would have liked, because you know the whole movie is really leading up to that payoff. And then,
yeah, I agree. I hear you. And I think one of the things that a lot of people have talked about, and where I'm like in somewhat of agreement, is it's hard because if you compare it to Mad Max Fury Road, that they did, like that was such an incredible movie, and
Yep.
this didn't live up necessarily to the hype of that.
No, not
Yeah,
did not.
yeah.
It did. I mean, a lot of the visual complexity did. I thought the
Hmm.
visuals were all great,
Agreed.
and that I thought that did, live up to the hype of what they had before. But yeah, I thought, yeah, the basic, yeah, just like the story fell a little short, and
Yeah,
just didn't hold my interest the way that one did through the whole movie.
which is so unfortunate when you're talking about such an iconic character as, as her. Like, she was so incredible in Mad Max Fury Road. Like, I definitely wanted to see her origin story and know more about her.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Do you agree with the critics who say that, not having Charlize Theron come back and play a part in some way, shape, or form was hurt the movie?
No, I don't think so. No, I think
Either.
Taylor Joy's a great actress. I thought she did a great job, and
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't make sense when she's that much younger, to have the same actress,
Agreed.
but it's
Yeah.
totally fine. I thought.
I was particularly impressed with I don't know her name, the girl who played the younger version of
Oh
her,
yeah,
like the
she was great.
youngest. She
Yeah,
was
yeah,
really good. And she, didn't talk a lot of for a lot of the parts, but she had such great um, facial expressions and yeah, I really
yeah.
enjoyed
She was
her.
really, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I thought all the acting was really good.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed Chris Hemsworth in this
Yeah,
movie. I was
yeah,
so glad he got a villain role.
right. Absolutely.
I think he played it really, and it was fun because it was a good mix of like jovial and crazy and scary, you know?
Yeah, and I like that. He it was a sort of a three-dimensional character too, and you could kind
Hmm.
of see his motivations for doing what he did. It's not just pure evil kind
Yeah.
of. So yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do too. Um, yeah. What were some moments that you liked? Or some things that you liked about the movie?
Um, oh god. Well, like I said, I really like the stuff at the beginning.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah, just all the all the ways that she would outsmart them or get the better of them, and that's always the whole underdog story, David and
Mhm.
Goliath, all that stuff. I love all that stuff. Uh, the hair wig, that was really very cool.
Uh-huh.
Something I hadn't seen before. That was kind of unique.
Mm.
Um, what else? Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of moments through it that I thought that were pretty cool. Yeah, I mean there were aspects, like I thought like the chases were really cool, but they just a lot of them went on too long.
Which one in particular do you think went on way too long?
The the was that the last one?
Mm.
The one with the guys like paragliding or whatever they were like up in the air. That one seemed to go on forever.
It was a pretty long sequence, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that. Okay. Was there one particular moment in the movie that was really your favorite?
Oh, uh, gosh, I can't think of any one moment. Yeah, I will have to think about that. Nothing comes to mind off the top
Okay.
of my head.
And I agree with what you were saying earlier about in terms of the visuals. Like I totally agree. It was really, really beautiful. They did a great job with the cinematography and the costumes and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was on point. It was a beautiful movie. Who would you want to play? You know, I always love to ask that question.
Right. I always forget to think about that.
Who would you want to play in this movie? Yeah, if you had to choose.
Oh, well, definitely it would be Dementis.
Chris Hemsworth, yes, character.
Yeah, that's
Same.
all. Yeah, I mean, evil is always the most fun.
And he's not just fully evil, like you were saying.
Right.
Like he had really great dimensions of like good and other things too in between.
Yeah.
So, yeah, agreed. Dementis would be the most fun to play. Mm. Is there a close second?
Well, I mean, I guess Furiosa would be the second.
I got you. No one else? Like, I personally, for example, loved her mother. I think that would be a really fun role to play.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that didn't grab me.
Mm-hmm. Do you think they're going to be doing... one other thing that I really liked was, I don't know if you stayed until the credits, but during the credits part, they put scenes from Mad Max Fury Road to like tie in what had happened.
Right. I do remember that. Yeah, I did stay for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much attention I was paying to that, but yeah.
I liked that. Yeah, personally.
Yeah, that was cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Were there any other things that you liked about the movie?
Well, like I said, like I mean, the sort of just base story, I liked. It just, like I just thought it got too complex.
What was complex about it for you?
Well, it was like the whole thing about, we have to, like, we're getting our gas from Gastown, and so it just becomes like the Gastown, and then the bullets, and the it was just like, I don't know. I just wanted it a little more streamlined, like just the path from the beginning to the end. I just wanted a little bit more of a direct path with all this, without all the sort of veering off the different stuff.
The subplots.
Yeah.
Would you have, like, if you had, been the one to write the story, would you have cut all of the subplots or kept one of them?
No. I thought, I think where it got off to me, it was the whole thing with like the bullets and like, I thought the Gastown stuff was cool, but then they had, what was the other? I'm trying to remember the other place, the Bullet Farm. Yeah,
Oh.
it was like the Bullet Farm. I think is where it got. It was like too much. Like, I would cut the whole, like, all the Bullet Farm stuff. It's like, I thought we had, because there's three sort of main locations, right? There's the what do they call it? The green place, where she comes from.
Yeah.
There's then what's the other one? The other main one. Just looking. What's it called?
I don't remember what it's called. That's terrible.
I'm trying to look it up. Yeah, I don't know if it had a name. It probably did have it. Oh, the Citadel. So there's the Citadel, there's the Green Place, the Citadel, and Gastown. I would have no other places besides. Well, I mean, you have Dementis's original kind of location.
Yeah,
That's
the
fine.
first one. Mhm.
Yeah, so I would cut out everything to do with the Bullet Town or whatever it was called. Like all that stuff could go. Yeah.
Goodbye. I got you. Excellent. So ultimately, would you recommend this movie to people, to folks to watch?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would. I guess it would depend on the person. Like, I mean, if they're into the whole series, I'd say, yeah, you'll enjoy it. It's not as good as Fury Road, but you'll enjoy it. You know, so I would recommend to those people. To just anybody, like if this was the first, like if they had never seen a Mad Max movie,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. Well, if they had never seen a Mad Max movie, I'd say no. You probably won't get it.
I got
Because
you.
without, yeah, I think without seeing other ones, like just as a standalone movie, I don't know that they. Yeah, I think you kind of have to be into
The
series a little bit. Yeah.
It's funny because I haven't watched any of the other Mad Maxes other than Fury Road.
Interesting.
I've only watched Fury Road.
Oh, okay, but okay, Fury Road. All right, well yeah, Fury Road. Yeah, I felt like Fury Road to me did sort of was a more standalone one than this. I felt like this one would, like, without seeing Fury Road, if you just saw this one, not that you'd be lost, but there's just so much reference to, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's made more for people who are fans than just for the average consumer.
I got you. No, I understand that. So yeah, I get you. So ultimately,
you gotta go back and watch like the original Mad
others?
Max and Road Warrior.
They're all on HBO. Well, 3 of them are on HBO Max. I don't know if there are more than 3. And then there are 4 actually. 3 of old ones, and then Mad Max Fury Road.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. No, I've seen like it pop up on TV before and was like, cool. Next. But okay.
Yeah, I actually saw, like, back when I saw Road Warrior was actually the first one I saw. I saw Road Warrior before I saw Mad Max. Because Mad Max was such a low budget thing that, you know, like, not a lot of people saw, I think. And then it was when Road Warrior became really popular, I think, you know, then Mad Max became more popular. So yeah, so I saw that one first, and then Mad Max, and then Thunderdome.
I'll check them out. If you say it's worthwhile, then I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole nother, like, especially, you know, like Mad Max. I mean, it's super. I mean, it's amazing for like such a, you know, like this low budget movie, but yeah, it's really, really well done. I mean, it's, you know, it's not, you know, it's like it's hard to compare with these movies that have such an enormous budget, you know, but for what they had, I think they were really, really well done.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I like low budget movies as long as the story is interesting. For me, it's all about the story. If you don't sell me with the story, then I'm out. Like, the visuals can be cool, but not necessary. And I think the first Mad Max, was it still Mel Gibson or was it somebody else?
Oh yeah.
He looks so different in the poster. I was like, this doesn't look like Mel Gibson. But I guess, yeah, it is him.
Very young Mel Gibson,
He's super young, yeah. Wild. Okay. And it's 1 hour and 34 minutes. The first one. The second one, also 1 hour and 35 minutes. Well, all right. Yeah. The longest one is Mad Max Fury Road at 2 hours and 1 minute. And this is 2 hours and 35 minutes or something, or 37.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, I'll watch them and I'll tell you what I think.
Right. Sounds like a plan.
Awesome. So, folks, feel free to watch it if you're into Mad Max. If you're not, well, maybe watch it for, Anya and Chris Hemsworth. I mean, they did a really great job. And like we said, visually it's stunning. It's beautiful. They did a great job with the CGI, with all of the locations. And yes, excellent. Thanks for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you agree with us, disagree with us, whatever, let us know. And come and check out another review later on. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.